Michelle. Michelle. Will you turn around and let me take a picture of you? Over here.
I have a question. How do you get this hands?
Okay, we'll open it up. Mike.
Yeah. I was going to say something.
This question's for Beck Hyatt. First, I want to say congratulations on your performance tonight, and seems like you're the total package for Invicta. You've got very entertaining interviews, you've got very entertaining fights. So, what do you see as next for you?
I'm ready to take on whoever Shannon and Janet want me to fight. I'm always looking to beat the next person that's going to get me closer to the title shot again. I'm always aiming for the top. So yeah, whoever they want me to fight and whoever I can beat to get to the title again.
Now that you've beaten Jez Minka, is the war of words over, or are there still bad feelings between the two of you?
Jez Minka are on talking terms now. I think there's a big language barrier going on a bit, but I haven't been able to get really onto Facebook and see what Willy Bum Bum's up to, but I'll have to wait and see.
All right, thank you.
Have any of you watched that fight?
Oh.
Do you know what that is?
You have to YouTube Willy Bum Bum to understand.
Yep.
This question is also for Beck. Would you say that this was your biggest victory of your career, or at least the most satisfying one?
Yeah, it was definitely satisfying. I think the most emotional victory I have was when I got knocked out and I came back and won my next fight. It was very emotional for me. I trained hard, and I always train hard, so I think I learned more from defeat, but I definitely, victory's sweet, so yeah.
Hey Beck, it's Veronica with Women's MMA Roundup. Couldn't help but notice the Nutella there. Are you sponsored by them?
No, I'm just a fatty. I'm a closet fatty. I couldn't help myself.
I have a question for Rose. You said you hurt your ankle. Was that during the fight, or you went into the fight with the ankle injury? And is it something that's going to keep you out for a while?
Yeah, I sprained my ankle in training, probably 3 weeks ago. So nothing was broken or anything. It was just really swollen, and I felt just totally mentally ready, and everything was going perfectly beforehand that I couldn't pull out the fight for that.
This question is for Molly. Molly, you came and took this fight, and you always come and fight hard and fight your heart out. What's next for you here in Invicta?
Well, I'll just wait and see what Janet and Jen have for me, but they definitely promised me another fight because I did step up and fight Julia Budd. I think she's ranked number 3 right now in the 145-pound weight class, and so I was very happy to be able to help out and get Julia Budd up on it, and I definitely do it all over again. It was a great opportunity, so we'll see what's next.
Yeah, the crowd here seems to love you too, so it was great to watch.
It was good to have the crowd. That was the greatest part.
Okay, first question's for Beck. Right, obviously that you're having so much success here and so many fans out here in the United States. Do you think you'll eventually, sometime this year, maybe fight in your native Australia?
I don't think so, no. I'm really happy with Invicta. It's really nice to come over here and get treated, like a proper athlete. It's like a full-time job for me, so I take it very seriously, and I think, Invicta's going to be my home for a long time.
So you're probably going to have your fans petition Invicta to go down to Australia at some point then?
Pretty much, and Australians can be pretty loud if you haven't noticed, so they might get their own way.
I also noticed a lot of Americans were doing Aussie, Aussie, Aussie too, so.
Yeah, Americans absolutely love Australians for some reason, so it's always nice to be loved.
Yeah, and Australia went 2-1 tonight. What do you think about that?
The girls, all the girls put on an amazing show. Fiona's got an amazing heart. She went out there and gave it her all and didn't quit. And Alex, yeah, she's one to be reckoned with. She went out there and she put on a clinic. So yeah, definitely proud of Australia today.
Yeah, and I want to mention that Megumi Kuji tweeted that she's very happy that Alex won, so she's really happy on that as well. My next question is for Rose. First of all, congratulations on trending on Twitter tonight, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, what do you see? What do you see next for you? Do you you know, is there anybody in particular you want to fight right now, or?
Well, that was definitely an incredible win for me, and it's very impressive. But I still am only 2-0. I still need a lot of experience. So for me to be just in the same organization as these other, you know, tough fighters is an honor. And I really, you know, just whatever I'm looking for, you know, another tough fight after this, and then, you know, who knows, a few more wins, and then, you know, hopefully the belt.
Yeah, what's it like to have broken a record for a female submission?
Awesome. Yeah, it's definitely going to be framed and put up somewhere.
So I mean, I mean, you said you sprained your ankle. How far out do you think you're going to be able to make it for the July fight?
We'll have to see. I really don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things where, I mean, pain, a lot of it is really mental. I mean, a lot of injuries sometimes makes you better coming into the fight, because it gives you more sense of urgency, and like a wounded animal is more dangerous than, you know, than you know, a healthy fighter. So I don't know. It's just
well, then a follow-up question to that. Then, when did you make the decision to go for the flying armbar?
You know what? I've been training in camp. Just anytime somebody goes in the vicinity of my neck, just go for it and no hesitation. So really, it's just one of those things that, you know, you train the way you fight, and I didn't have to think about it because that's how I train.
Okay, thank you.
This question's for Rose. Rose, Jeremy White with UMOR Live. Pat mentioned earlier you made it in the record books, 5th fastest, first for the women's. Women's MMA is so new. I mean, in 20 years, you know, we're 20 years past the start of the UFC. In 20 years, you guys are going to be seen as pioneers in the sport. Now you're 2-0, you're in the record books. I always like to ask you guys, you know, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? You got a great start.
Yeah, I guess we just got to keep the ball rolling. I mean, you know, a lot of the, you know, people don't really know about women's MMA at this point. I mean, the ball's rolling, and definitely people are hearing about it, but we really have something to prove. I think that's why we come out fighting like cats, or I don't know, just something about like we just have the drive that men don't have for some reason. I'm gonna say it. Just the guys come out there, they come out technical, and I don't know if it's because they've been given opportunities that, you know, we haven't until Invicta, that, you know, it gives us that extra push. So we just gotta stay hungry. That's the main thing, is that we have to stay hungry. We're hungry right now, but we gotta keep it going.
Rose, you're very modest right now in victory over here, but your submission was awesome. You were trending on Twitter. Undoubtedly, Invicta will put up the video and it'll go viral. People in press row were comparing you to Ronda Rousey. Is it a little overwhelming at this moment?
Extremely. I really, like, right after it happened, I didn't even believe it happened. I mean, 2 months of hard training, all the blood, sweat, tears, and all the just freaking out beforehand, and, you know, doubts, but at the same time, supreme confidence. It really, you work so hard, and then for it to end so quickly, it's like, really? I was crying beforehand because of, like, for 12 seconds of a fight, you know? But really, it's just a testament to all my coaches, all my teammates, and just all the hard work that I put into it. And, you know, I don't know, it speaks for itself.
Well, that was my other question, actually, was do you want a longer fight next time once your ankle is healed up?
Hell no. No, not. I mean, if it could end before it even started, if it could end at the weigh-ins, that'd be great.
All right, thank you.
That's why I try and be scary at the weigh-ins, so that they might be scared and go home.
It's good tactic.
Yeah.
That paycheck was outside.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a stupid question, but the Harlem Shake thing. So has Beck been announced the winner of that, or?
I believe they did announce it via Twitter, but we'll announce again.
I missed it. So Beck, how do you feel about winning the Harlem? So what did you win, $1,000? So how do you feel about that?
I'm going to Movie Land. I'm taking my boys to Movie Land. I'm ecstatic. It's awesome. It's nice to, you can make a video and make some money, so it's great.
Beck and Jessica Penny both won the social media contest as well. So she has another 1,000. Can I go?
Shannon, I have one more for you. It's a year later. Last year you couldn't have, press row, you could have fit in one row here. It's blown up. It's blown up. How do you feel?
Yeah, this has been quite a journey for us. You start, you start out with an idea, and you come in and you think, I'm going to make a difference. And a year later, you look at what you've done and the opportunities that we've created, the astounding, amazing athletes that we have. Boy, it feels good. I'm not going to lie. So, this year is going to be even better. And we are almost 1 year old, on the 28th month. So it's been an amazing journey. But, of course, each and every one of you, contributed to that because you support us, you support our athletes, you take care of them, and you get the word out there. So thank each and every one of you in the room, especially for coming tonight. And we hope you all enjoyed the show, and we'll be back soon.
One more question, Ann? I do have one more question for Shannon. With the pool of talented female MMA fighters growing daily, are you considering doing more than just 4 events a year at some point?
Yeah, of course. Our objective is to continue to grow, have more shows, getting there. We're not a year old. This is our 5th show, so we did 5 last year. We said 4, so yeah, it continues to grow. We'll continue to do more shows as we get there. Okay. Thanks again, everybody.
Thank you.